everything else. So we wanted to know, with Rewind, tell us a little bit about it and what's new.
Absolutely. Okay, so Rewind is a backup and restore solution for QBO. And the reason why you would need this is because QBO secures the entire platform in case of any cybersecurity threats on the Intuit backup. But if anything were to happen to your individual QBO account, let's say a client went in there and messed up some data, or an app integration gone wrong, and you asked Intuit to fix that problem and restore that data, they wouldn't be able to because their backups aren't designed that way. So what Rewind does is we do that account level backup. So we back up each item in your QBO account in real time as the changes occur, and we keep that in what's called your vault, so you have complete access and transparency into what's happening to your data. So yeah.
Nice. Now, when you talked about fixing a integration gone wrong, I kind of felt like you gave me a look like you heard about me or something. Like I have a tendency of, pushing too many buttons. But I've also heard that Rewind gives you the ability, you can actually kind of pick and choose pieces of a file that you need to retain or to restore, in a sense. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So because we back up each item individually, this gives you the option to restore in 3 different ways. So you can restore just a single item. So let's say you just had one journal entry that was an issue and you wanted to restore that or rewind it, which is what we like to call it. Yep. You have the ability to do that while leaving everything else in the file. You also have the ability to back up multiple items. So let's say you want some journal entries and maybe some attachments as well. You can restore that to a particular point in time. Or if there's a massive disaster in the file and you're like, just bring it all back, you have the ability to do that as well to a particular point in time. So that's something that makes Rewind different. It's probably going to be the only app that you see that has that ability for you to pick and choose what type of attachments or what type of items you want restored to what particular time, and also have that full company restore option.
Beautiful. One last question. It's a difficult thing to be able to back up some of the external or the far out items like bank rules, your recurring transactions, those type of things. Is Rewind able to do that? It's not part of the software development kit, but is Rewind able to touch that stuff?
It would depend. It would really depend to see I couldn't answer that.
It's a tough question. I don't believe, normally they wouldn't be able to because it's not something that's easily accessible through the Intuit SDK, but I wanted to at least try to find out. We've used a lot of the different backup feature or functions and apps out there, but none of them give you the ability to pick and choose like Rewind does. So we definitely think it's a great app and worth checking out. So has the show been good for you? One last bit and last thing?
Yeah, it's been awesome. We had our CEO and co-founder Mike do a session with Pro Advisor Kelly Parks, who I'm sure you guys know. They did an awesome job. They killed it. So that was been really cool. And yeah, we've had a lot of traffic to the booth. A lot of people are really excited about backups, and they know it's something that they need. And it gives them a lot of confidence in the cloud as well. They can try out different apps and know that they can rewind or restore to a particular point in time before maybe that app did something they didn't like. So yeah.
Well, Megan, thank you so much. I appreciate your time today. And for everybody out there, you can always rewind using Rewind. Have a great day. No.